Kushida was unwell. There you can see our referee is masked and gloved for this first time ever matchup, Callihan versus Gresham.
Well, clearly, somebody like Sami Callihan, I get the feeling he's not really afraid of germs or anything of the like. I imagine the conditions in a bunker in an anonymous Ohio town are pretty squalid. So this is a home field advantage for Sami Callihan.
And Callihan has been a fearless human being in the time that I've known him, which was about over a decade now. But still, how would you handle this if you were in the ring with Gresham?
You see that ramp there on the outside of the ring? I would walk to it, go to the back, take a count out, and live to see another day. This is strange and uncomfortable as Gresham gets the thumbs down and seems not to be perturbed by it.
Whoa!
That's what you gotta...
Gresham tried to bite Callihan. I mean, like, the Jonathan Gresham you and I have come to know over the last few years would never do something like that.
And as somebody who's made his life and career all based around the honor, the pure nature of grappling and mat wrestling, and that's still inside Jonathan Gresham. You can see in the way he's trying to tie up with Sami Callihan here, but there's so much more happening and so much that we don't understand.
And the referee trying to separate these two. Oh, and Gresham again was trying to bite the arm of Callihan.
Look, we've worked in this company with decay, Tom. We understand biting sometimes comes, but the consequences of everything that's happened with Gresham take this in another direction.
Callihan trying to navigate this situation. From small joint manipulation here against Gresham. Oh, and a shot right to the midsection. Sami Callihan was on the winning side of the Champions Challenge match 2 weeks ago. The All-Stars defeating the champions, Joe Hendry pinning Brian Myers in the process, and that is what has led to our main event later on tonight. Edwards versus Hendry. And again trying to bite Callihan. This is grotesque.
He's made this a firm goal in this matchup. It wasn't just a one-time little piece of mind games or anything. Gresham has something sick on his mind.
Oh, and now Callihan saying screw it. Now he's biting the top of the head of Gresham.
I mean,
and there's Gresham to the outside.
If there's anybody who's okay getting weird, getting strange, getting down and dirty, it's Sami Callihan.
Shot to the chest. Listen, this is Jonathan Gresham in name only, in my mind.
That mask goes on. Another entity entirely is what comes out.
Sami Callihan, who made his return to this company at Rebellion live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus. You can live it back on demand anytime.
See this right here? This is Duck Machine TV. Get ready for a commercial break and watch in your picture.
Oh my God, and Callihan caught up here by Jonathan Gresham. To Callahan's point, this match will continue picture in picture.
And this thing has absolutely gone off the deep end. This is broken down from a wrestling contest to two men just trying to rip each other's limbs apart here and faces.
God.
Gresham is another animal here.
Callihan responds, slides back inside the ring, resets the referee's 10 count. Only imagine being in the referee's shoes in this situation. You come to work, throw on a mask and gloves to officiate this one competitor's matchup, which, oh, by the way, people will be getting sick now. Gresham going after the face of Callihan.
Look, Jonathan Gresham for many years had nicknamed himself the Octopus. And I ain't no marine biologist, but I was always under the impression that that was because of the octopus's ability to tie up its prey, its opponents, and Jonathan Gresham's grappling ability. But I can tell you this, an octopus is one of the most intelligent creatures on the planet. It's also one of the most dangerous. Oh. With its ink, its ability to literally smother its prey. And that's the side I'm seeing now, not the technical catch-as-catch-can grappling. This is a truly nasty beast.
Using the ring apron there to lock down Sami Callihan and then stomping the head of Callihan into the apron. Oh, and now the belly-to-back suplex. Spine into the apron for Gresham.
I mean, Sami Callihan more than happy to respond in kind to all these methods, all these tactics from Jonathan Gresham. And,
oh my God! Could hear that impact.
A dinner bell being rung here.
And Callihan has plenty of support in his own backyard here in the greater Cincinnati, Ohio area.
Here we go again.
Oh, that sickening thud against the steel.
And the audience here, they want more.
Ooh. Oh, I use that water bottle off the head of Callihan. Just enough to stun the death machine. Oh, we are back here on TNA Impact. First time ever matchup. Sami Callihan against Jonathan Gresham.
Look out.
Oh, and Gresham ducked the chop. The right hand into the steel for Callihan.
Good timing there from Jonathan Gresham.
Callihan and Gresham roll back inside the ring to beat the referee's 10 count. The referee trying to reset the apron. Oh, and Gresham takes advantage, going after the eye of Callihan.
I mean, half this match has just been Gresham trying to tear at the face, the flesh of Sami Callihan.
Trying to bite him multiple times, took advantage of that momentary instance where the referee went to correct the ring apron. Oh, and that forearm blast to the side of the head. Here's a cover. Oh, and Callihan gets his foot on the bottom rope. The match will continue, and as you can see, our referee with a mask and gloves on per Santino Marella, because virtually everyone who's come into contact with Jonathan Gresham since his return at Under Siege has gotten very, very ill.
Look, Tom, I don't want to try to overthink this or dig too far back, but let's not forget, it was a while back. You had some sit-down discussions with Jonathan Gresham. He had grown fed up with a lot of the things here in TNA, rules not being enforced, kind of went against his code as a wrestler. Then he went away again. I don't know if this is just further manifestations of his displeasure with the state of affairs here in TNA, but it's coming out in strange and dangerous fashion.
Now, this is a far cry from the human being I sat down with last summer. Still to come here tonight on Impact. Eddie Edwards of the System goes one-on-one with Joe Hendry.
Oh, wait, hold up.
Oh, it went for the Cactus Driver 97, where steel meets wood. Gresham going head first into the apron off the pile driver.
And immediately, whatever life is left behind the eyes of Jonathan Gresham just went glassy after that pile driver on the apron.
Still to come tonight in our main event, Eddie Edwards of the System goes one-on-one with Joe Hendry, plus former TNA World Champion Steve Macklin battles the realist Mike Santana in a rematch from Rebellion. The X Division champion Mustafa Ali is in action against Leon Slater. I can tell you at the conclusion of this matchup, we will see the TNA Hall of Famer Gail Kim's interview with Giselle Shaw. Very curious what Gail Kim is able to learn from Shaw. And look at the background there. Callihan realizing that Gresham has come to.
And just the way Gresham's moving, he kind of like writhed to life almost. He didn't just stand up, jump up. Everyone, including Sami Callihan, struggling to understand Jonathan Gresham here as these two just start to slug it out in the middle of the ring.
Oh, and a straight headbutt by Gresham. Oh. And Callihan, that literal and figurative thick skull coming into play. He's been fearless, Raywall, throughout this matchup, despite what's happened to everyone who's come into contact with Gresham since Under Siege.
Callihan egging on Jonathan Gresham. Hopefully, we know Callihan has no fear, but this, who knows what could happen here.
Gresham has no fear as well. He's put his hands behind his back. Oh, as if welcoming Callihan for a free shot, but then takes a cheap shot. Oh, and Callihan responds. Up on the shoulders in the DVD. Death Valley driver. Cover, and Gresham able to bridge out.
Callihan able to finally, you see his chest looking like ground beef. They're red from the chops of Jonathan Gresham here. This one has been very physical, very nasty from the very get-go.
Relative home turf advantage for Sami Callihan as we're in the greater Cincinnati, Ohio area tonight. Honest maybe thinking about another Cactus Driver 97, but it's shut down by Gresham. Now off the middle row, going for the moonsault. Callahan's down. Look at Gresham go. Oh!
Nasty shot to the leg there. This looks a little reminiscent of the Jonathan Gresham of old, but wait, hold up.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Is Gresham trying to summon that from his innards? Oh, and Callihan putting his hand over the mouth of Gresham.
I don't know how good of an idea that is. Sami Callihan, you see there, his hand covered in that ink.
Oh, my God. Oh, that black ink all over the hand of Callihan. The low blow by Gresham. The official didn't see it. Gresham scores the win.
Here is your winner, Jonathan Gresham.
And listen, I don't blame the official from ducking away. He had to wear a mask and gloves just to officiate a Gresham match.
This is something dark, something twisted, and now Jonathan Gresham is finding true ways to use it as a weapon.
What does this mean for Sami Callihan?